All right, everybody, welcome back to Lacing Up the Boots. We're on Tommy Vogel's Wrestling's Finest. Do the next batch of matches for my Grozz-1. Basically, it's like the G1 Climax in Japan, except using federations and promotions from the 80s. Well, 5 of them. And I'm doing blocks of 7, and then I guess the last block will be 4 because I have 30 matches per round. But all right, let's just get into it. These take a little bit. Start our first match here. First match up is Magnum TA versus Arn Anderson. Previously, Magnum TA had a double DQ with with Nikita Koloff. It says Scott Hall too, but that was a previous match that wasn't part of this project. So he's had a double DQ with Nikita Koloff, and Arn Anderson has been pinned by Baron von Raschke. All right, let's go. Wager the farm, barn, and both tractors on Magnum TA. No way he loses this match. Ooh, are we building Magnum TA up? Here we go. Arn, outside the ring, Arn rams Magnum into the ring post. Magnum's got a cut on above his left ear. Interesting. Okay, Anderson is going to go for the pin. Magnum's foot's on the ropes after a low blow. Here we go. 1, 2. No, Magnum kicks out. Magnum with the small package. 1. Count. Arn's too smart for that this early in the match. Arn is taking it to Magnum early, though. Series of chops. He's going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Arn Anderson just pinned Magnum TA clean. In 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Well, I'm happy I didn't wager my tractors. That was a 2.5-star match, according to this. What just happened? That was funny. All right, up next, we have, I think it's the heel Nikita Koloff. I guess we'll find out, won't we? And he is going to fight Ric Flair. Okay, yep. All right. So Koloff just had the double DQ with Magnum TA, and Ric Flair pinned Manny Fernandez. Okay. Here we go. Wow, can't even believe there is a question on who won this match. Ric Flair in a landslide. I don't know, the last one, people lost their tractors, so here we go. Excuse me. Man. That's great. Nikita Koloff's special move is Uncle Ivan interference. And he's going for a pin immediately. This could be a big upset. 1, 2, Flair kicks out. Wow. Flair after a body slam goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. Oh, Nikita kicks out, but just barely. Nikita has the move scouted and dodges the pile driver. Outside the ring, Uncle Ivan, they jump on Flair, and Nikita Koloff is DQ'd. So Flair wins by DQ in 6:09, and that got a half star. Well, Flair did win. Post-match action, keep it going, nothing. Wow. Okay. If I'm Nikita, I'm like, hey, Unc, stay out of this next time. Okay, now we have Nord the Barbarian. And he will be fighting Larry Zbyszko. All right. In the previous round, Nord pinned Colonel De Beers, and Zbyszko pinned Buddy Rose. All right. I cannot say this any simpler. Larry Zbyszko will win this match. He should. Nord with a pile driver going for the pin. 1. Count. Okay. Nord with a body slam going for the pin again. 1. 2. Zbyszko kicks out. They're outside the ring. Zbyszko unleashes punches. Nord's got a bad bloody nose. Nord with another one of those pile drivers. He's going for the pin. 1. 2. Zbyszko kicks out. Zbyszko's got the trunks after a suplex. He's going for the pin. 1. 2. No, Nord manages to kick out. Nord tries for the power slam, but Zbyszko blocks it and uses an abdominal stretch for damage. Ooh, outside the ring, Nord hits Zbyszko with a chair that somehow the referee doesn't see, and now Zbyszko's eye is he's got a cut under his right eye, and he's bleeding. Nord's going for the pin. His feet are on the turnbuckle after a body slam. 1. Count. Zbyszko's like, okay, I've had enough. Nord going for another one. Zbyszko's foot is on the ropes after a flying leg drop to Zbyszko's back. Nord's going for the pin. 1, 2, and somehow the referee sees it on the 3 count. That's fine. Zbyszko with a single leg Boston Crab for damage. Oh, pew. Nord ignores the referee, and Zbyszko wins by DQ. Okay, let's make sure I spell this guy's name right. Zbyszko DQ in 12:49. Only a 1 star because of the DQ finish. And we'll go post-match for Nord. Okay, Nord ties him up in the ropes and keeps on punching. The referee and some other wrestlers finally help Larry. All right, moving on to the next match. We have an all-time great here. Well, a lot of these are all-time greats. We have Randy Savage. And he will be fighting Cowboy Bob Orton. All right, Savage pinned Tito Santana in the first round. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Tito Santana pinned Randy Savage, and then Orton got pinned by Pedro Morales. All right. Wow. Are you kidding me? Trying to pick a winner in this one is like trying to please a woman. You can't. Yeesh. All right. Savage has the trunks. The referee sees it. Orton, the superplex is countered. And after some tosses around the ring, Savage is going for the first pinfall of the match. 1. Count. Savage after a knee to the throat. Another quick pinfall. 1. 2. Almost got the 3. Orton's dazed. Comes back, kicks Savage in the face, and Savage now has a small amount of blood coming from his nose. Savage with a forearm to Orton's nose and going for another pin. Not even a 1 count. Orton avoids the foreign object. Orton is pulling the trunks. The referee sees it. Savage with a clothesline and going for another pin. Savage did this a lot. He was very quick. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Orton, counters the flying elbow drop. That's interesting. Hits the superplex. Savage is down after the superplex. Orton for the pin. 1, 2. No, Savage kicks out. Orton uses the Cobra Clutch for some damage. Savage counters another superplex. Puts Orton to sleep with a sleeper. And is going to town. Oh, pew. They collide. Tumble through the ropes, hit the floor, can't get back in, double count out. In 16:46, and they give that a 2.5. So that's a draw. Boo hiss, right? Okay. Up next, let's move on from that. We have Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And he will be fighting Pedro Morales. Steamboat had a double DQ with Lanny Poffo in the first round. And Morales pinned Bob Orton. Cowboy Bob Orton. Gun to my head, I go with Ricky Steamboat. But otherwise, no selection. Okay, this should be... Hopefully this is a good fight. Alright. Here we go. Morales with a full body slam, going for the early pin. 1, 2, 3. Or no, 2. Sorry. If you heard that noise, that was a branch on the window. It's a lovely sound late at night, by the way. It's not late at night right now, but it is a lovely sound when it happens. Steamboat with the inside cradle. 1 count. Morales counters the flying body press. But not this time. Steamboat hits the flying body press. He's going for the pin. He's got a huge chance to win this match right now. 1, 2. And doesn't. Morales kicks out. Morales with the flying knee drop. He's going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Ropes. Steamboat gets in the ropes. Steamboat's trying for the illegal pin. Morales' foot is on the ropes. The referee sees it. Pausing for a commercial in nature. Interesting. They're getting mad. Morales is looking at the fans. Uh-oh. Steamboat hits him with a chair. The referee doesn't see that. And now Morales is bleeding from his lip. And then Steamboat hits a flying shoulder block. 1, 2. No, Morales kicks out. Steamboat hits a flying leg drop. Or a leg drop. Sorry. Yeah, flying leg drop. Sorry. He's going for the pin. 1, 2. Ropes. Morales with the backslide. 1, 2, 3. Pedro Morales gets a 1 when he only needed a 1 or a 2 to win the match. Morales with a pinfall victory. Clean in the middle of the ring. Whoops. After 22 minutes and 13 seconds, and that gets a 3.5 star. That is one of our best matches recently. Handshakes at the end. Brilliant. All right, now we move back to the UWF. We have Savannah Jack and Mr. Oklahoma himself, Steve Dr. Death Williams. Savannah Jack beat Jim Duggan by DQ in the first round, and Steve Williams beat Chavo Guerrero Sr. by DQ. So here we go. The only person in this arena who thinks Steve Williams won't win this match is Savannah Jack, and even he is not sure. Come on, Savannah Jack. All right. Savannah Jack hits the super kick. He's an Uso. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, Steve kicks out with authority. Steve gets the sunset flip. Not even a 1 count. Dr. Death is putting the boots to Savannah Jack here. Jack gets hit by a body slam, and Williams goes for the pin. Doesn't even get a one count yet. Steve with a series of chops to Jack's chest, goes for the pin. 1 count. Steve with an inside cradle. 1 count. Savannah Jack's proving to be tougher than everybody thought he would be. Except for Savannah Jack knew he would be. Williams dodges the super kick. Starts laying in the damage again. Williams has the ropes after a flying shoulder block. 1, 2. The referee sees it. Savannah Jack grabs Steve Williams in a small package and goes for goes for a pin attempt. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Savannah Jack tries the knee lift. Steve Williams dodges it. Savannah Jack's fighting his way back into this fight here, or into this match. Steve uses a Boston Crab for some damage. And goes back to work. Dr. Death just needs to stay focused here. Savannah Jack with the Cobra Clutch. Come on. Pew. They were outside the ring. They roll back in the ring in time, but the referee counts 10. Double count out. Disappointment because that was a great match. 26 minutes and 46 seconds. Another draw. Another shenanigan finish. And let's move on to our final match, which is almost guaranteed to end in some sort of a DQ or something silly. We have Stan Hansen and Colonel De Beers. Hansen lost to Boris Zukov by DQ, and De Beers was pinned by Nord the Barbarian in the first round. If someone thinks Stan Hansen will be the top dog in this one, I would agree, but just barely. Okay. I think it's going to end in some DQ count-out nonsense. All right. Hansen, after a series of punches to De Beers' head, goes for the pin. 1 count. De Beers counters the pile driver. Uses a sleeper to wear Hansen down early. Hansen trying for the illegal pin. De Beers' foot's on the ropes. It's the lariat, though. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I was wrong. Hansen wins by pinfall with the lariat early. So there you go. Stan Hansen wins that match. Clean. This is so up next we'll have the last 4 matches. Next time I come around to this. And then round 2 will be done, and I can give you some like points and some standings and stuff after two matches for everybody. Until next time, I've been Grozz, and this is Lacing Up the Boots.